Hi there folks, it's Jonathan Denwood from WP-Tonic, and in this video, what is the best way to build a sales funnel on WordPress in the first half of 2025? It's a fluid situation. There's some legacy solutions out there, but in this video, I'm going to be telling you the best solutions that are up to date and the quickest and most powerful way to build funnels that really convert. I'll be back in a few moments, folks. I'm coming back, folks. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the most up-to-date way to easily build high converting funnels on WordPress. The basic situation, folks, is there's a lot of material on the internet, a lot of YouTube videos and articles that promote what I call legacy solutions. They're all-in-one plugins, a combination or one or two plugins from a particular vendor that locks you in to their quite expensive solution. And there's a lot of videos out there that are getting affiliate payments that really promote what I call, in my opinion, these legacy solutions. In this video, I'm going to be describing to you the most easiest and the most modern way of doing it. So let's get started. So number one thing you need is a modern page builder. There's two camps here. There's page builders, website builders, but they tend to have a library of pre-designed landing pages in any of the page builders that I'm going to describe in this video. But there's two camps. There's page builders, website builders, landing page builders that are based on Gutenberg, which is a powerful new technology that's been building over the past 5 years in the WordPress. Or there's non-Gutenberg page builders. Now, the two that I would suggest that you use are Gutenberg based, and the number one is Cadence WP. Comes with an enormous set of websites and an enormous library of landing pages and another library of what they call patterns, which are basically sections of a landing page that you can drag and drop. Really easy to change colors, place buttons. It's a great solution. The other one I would suggest is GeneratePress, and that has now got a library of landing pages and patterns, and that's based on Gutenberg. The other one I would suggest is Elementor. That will work fine. It's a little bit more resource hungry. Um, the speed factor, I would go with a Gutenberg solution, and the two I've just described to you, you're going to be really happy. So you can set up the landing page, but you can set up, when I click it, you want an email to be sent with maybe a link that will take them to a lead magnet. You want to offer something, and by somebody clicking or filling in a form on the landing page, that they're going to be sent email or something happens, right? You're setting up a landing page to gather the person's name and email address normally. So you're going to need two extra plugins. And the great news is I've got great solutions here. For the form, for the email address and the first name, you want to use Fluent Forms. And you can afford, if you can afford it, Fluent Forms Pro. And it's about $80 for the year. You can just use Fluent Forms, the free version, and it's going to really work well with Cadence and GeneratePress. Now, the other thing you're going to need is Fluent CRM, which you can build automations, and it's very similar to Active Campaign. In some ways, I think it's more powerful, and that for a single site license is about $120 per year, not per month, per year. The only thing you're going to have to sort out, depending on the hosting provider, is you're going to have to find an email engine that will actually send out the email that's been set up with Fluent CRM. Now, if you host with WP-Tonic, we give you that engine that sends these automations and we configure it for you. With other hosting providers, you're going to have to use a third party like SendGrid. There's about half a dozen of what I call these email engine sending out services at different prices, but they're very reasonable, and you just got to configure it. And the best way to configure it is from a plugin from Fluent, SPT client. It's totally free, and that comes from Fluent itself. I've written an article that gives you all the links to all the solutions I've just described to you, and the prices and the links. And you find that the link to that article in the video description underneath this video. So, like I say, all the links and more advice and more choices are in that article. If you found this video helpful, please think about subscribing to the channel. That really helps me, and it shows YouTube that I'm doing something right in this video. And it encourages me to make more of these videos. So, with about 4 plugins, that will probably just cost you about, at the maximum, 300 a year. You're going to have a really fantastic system, really flexible, easy to use, and you'll be able to send out a ton of email. And you're going to be using WordPress as well. Are there some other solutions out there? Yes, there is. But like I say, they tend to be a lot more expensive. They are what I call legacy solutions. They One of those, as an example, is Thrive Themes or Thrive Suite. If you do a search, you're going to come across them quite a lot. It's not bad, but I consider it a legacy builder, especially their landing page builder, which is based on a plugin called Architect. It's okay, but it's no way as flexible or as powerful as Cadence or GeneratePress. It just isn't, folks. And another one is called Seeds, and there's a number of them out there. But like I say, they're not as flexible or as powerful or cost effective as the solutions I've just described. Hopefully you found this video useful. If you do, give us a thumb up, and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you soon, folks. Bye.